These 7 calisthenic moves will pack more raw mass onto your frame than most gym sessions twice their length because they load your muscles into the deepest stretch positions where new tissue actually grows. Number 7, the single leg calf raise. If you spend most of your day in cushioned shoes and on flat sidewalks, your calves have not been loaded through anything close to their full range in years. The lower leg is mostly slow twitch fiber, which means it grows best when it is forced through long, controlled reps that stretch all the way under the heel. Standard 2-foot raises split that demand in half, and most men never come close to true failure with both feet on the ground. Find a step, a sturdy book, or the edge of a low curb. Stand on one foot with the heel hanging off the back of the step and the other foot tucked behind you. Rise up onto the ball of your foot as high as your ankle will allow. Hold for a half second at the top, and lower slowly until the heel drops well below the step. Imagine your foot is a steel cable winch and your job is to crank the cable through its full travel, smooth and unhurried. If single leg work feels too aggressive on day 1, do both feet on the same step until you can hit 15 clean reps. That still works, and the strength will catch up fast. If your balance wobbles at the top, place one finger on a wall beside you. Once you can hit 15 single leg reps with a clean 3-second descent, hold a dumbbell or a loaded backpack in the same side hand. That added load is when the calf actually starts to fill out and round into shape from the side. The reason this builds size is biological. The soleus and gastrocnemius, the 2 muscles that make up the calf, only fully recruit when the foot is dropped below the step and the muscle is fully stretched under load. Research on lengthened position training has consistently shown that this stretched range produces more hypertrophy per set than any work done in the shortened position. The American College of Sports Medicine has flagged calves as one of the most undertrained muscle groups in adult men, mostly because almost no one trains them through a real range. 3 sets of 15 per leg, slow and honest, and the calves will start to thicken inside a month. Number 6, the Bulgarian split squat. Most men train their legs by stacking weight on a barbell. The Bulgarian split squat takes that same loaded leg work and pours it into one leg at a time, with a deep stretch through the back hip flexor on every rep. The unilateral demand means you can build more mass per leg with your body weight than you can build with both legs on a bar, because each leg has to do the entire job alone. Stand a stride length in front of a couch, a sturdy bench, or a low chair. Place the top of your back foot on the elevated surface, then settle your front foot about 2 feet forward, flat on the ground. Lower yourself straight down by bending the front knee until the front thigh is parallel to the floor and the back knee hovers an inch above the ground. Drive through the front heel to stand back up. Picture your front thigh as a heavy steel beam being lowered between 2 posts, smooth and controlled the whole way down. If you cannot reach full depth without losing balance, place a hand on the back of a chair beside you. If the back foot feels awkward on the couch, rest the toe lightly instead of the full top of the foot. Reduce the range and let your hips open up over weeks. Once you can do 10 clean reps per leg without support, hold a dumbbell or a loaded grocery bag in each hand. The added load is when the quad and glute really begin to round into shape. What this builds is the long muscle line down the front of your thigh, the quadriceps, alongside the gluteus maximus that runs across your seat. Both of these load to their fullest in the deep position of the split squat, far more than in a standard 2-leg squat. A study from the National Strength and Conditioning Association ranked unilateral leg work as one of the most efficient ways to build leg mass per minute spent training. 3 sets of 8 to 10 per leg, 2 to 3 times a week, and your jeans will start to fit differently in 3 weeks. Stay with me through the next 5 because number 1 on this list is the move that puts everything together. The single calisthenic exercise that loads more muscle mass in one motion than any other. Most men give up on it because they never bridge the gap between a pull-up and the position above the bar. We will get to it. Number 5, the Nordic curl. The hamstrings, the long muscles running down the back of your thighs, are the most undertrained group on the entire human body. Most men can squat heavy and deadlift heavy and still have hamstrings that look like cables instead of muscle. The reason is simple. Hamstrings only grow when they are loaded in the lengthened position, and almost nothing in normal training puts them there. The Nordic curl drops the entire body weight onto the lengthened hamstrings in a slow eccentric, and that is exactly where the new tissue lives. Kneel on a padded surface like a folded towel or yoga mat. Anchor your heels under a heavy couch, a loaded barbell, or have a partner press firmly down on your ankles. Keep your body in one straight line from your knees all the way to the crown of your head. Hips fully extended, glutes tight. Now lower yourself slowly toward the floor by lengthening through the hamstrings, fighting the descent every inch of the way. When you reach the point where your hamstrings give out, catch yourself with your hands and push back to the start. Imagine your hamstrings are two heavy steel ropes being unspooled from a winch, and your only job is to slow the unspool as much as possible. If you cannot control the full descent on day one, lower only a few inches before catching yourself with your hands. That short range still loads the hamstrings hard in the position where they grow. You can also loop a resistance band around your chest and anchor it overhead to help take some weight off the descent. Once you can lower with control through the full range, try to push yourself back up using only the hamstrings, no hand assistance. That is the full Nordic curl, and it is one of the rarest movements a man can master with his own body weight. The science here is unusually clear. Research compiled across multiple sports medicine reviews has shown that Nordic curls produce hamstring hypertrophy at a rate higher than any other single exercise tested, with the added benefit of cutting hamstring strain injuries by more than half in athletes who include them. Most guys are shocked by how brutal the first few reps feel, and even more shocked by how fast the hamstrings start filling out the back of the thigh. 3 sets of 3 to 5 reps, twice a week, is enough to change the shape of your leg from the back inside 2 months. Number 4, the archer pull-up. The pull-up is one of the cleanest mass builders in calisthenics, but most men plateau there because their lats and biceps adapt to body weight after a few months and stop growing. The archer pull-up takes the same hang and shifts the load progressively to one arm, which is the bridge between a clean pull-up and a one-arm pull-up. That asymmetric loading forces the lats and biceps to push past the standard ceiling. Hang from a pull-up bar with your hands set noticeably wider than your shoulders. Pull yourself up while shifting your body weight toward one side, so that arm bends fully and brings your chin level with that hand, while the other arm stays nearly straight. Like an archer drawing a bow back across his chest. Pause for a beat at the top, lower with control, and alternate sides on the next rep. Imagine the bar as a stiff lever, and you are pulling one end of it toward your chest, while the other end braces against the load. If you cannot reach the full archer position on day 1, loop a strong resistance band over the bar and step a foot into it for assistance. Even a quarter shift toward one side is real progress. If you cannot do a standard pull-up yet, hang from the bar with both arms and just practice shifting your weight side to side. Once you can do 5 clean archer pull-ups per side, slow the descent to a 3-second eccentric, then try a brief pause at the top with most of your weight on the working arm. Quick note, if you want more videos like this one, subscribing is the easiest way to tell me. Now to number 3. Number 3, the Korean dip. The chest builds in the stretched position, the same way the hamstrings build in the stretched position, and almost nothing in normal training puts the chest in that stretched range. A standard dip stops just short of where the chest actually grows. The Korean dip extends the bottom of the dip into a deeper, backwards leaning position that drops the chest below the hands, and that is where the real hypertrophy begins. Set up between 2 sturdy parallel bars, or 2 solid chairs of equal height. Press up to a straight arm support position with your elbows locked. Now lean your torso backwards as you bend your elbows, lowering your chest below the level of your hands, while your elbows travel up and behind your back. Drive yourself back to the top by pressing through the heels of your hands. Imagine your sternum is a heavy bell hanging from a beam, and your job is to swing the bell slowly down behind you before lifting it back into place. If the full Korean dip is too aggressive on day 1, work standard parallel bar dips first until you can do 12 clean reps. Then start adding a small lean each week. If parallel bars are not available, 2 solid kitchen chairs facing each other will work, as long as they can support your weight. Once you can do 6 clean Korean dips, slow the descent down to a 4-second eccentric. From there, hang a small weight from a dip belt or wear a loaded backpack to keep progressing. What you are training in this position is the entire chest, plus the long head of the triceps, plus the front deltoids, all at once in their deepest stretched position. Research on long muscle length training has consistently shown that loading a muscle in its stretched range produces more mass per set than loading it in the shortened range. The Korean dip parks your chest in that stretched range with every rep. 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps is enough to start filling out the chest visibly inside 4 to 6 weeks. Number 2, the wall handstand push-up. Strong, round shoulders are one of the fastest visual cues that a man trains seriously, and the wall handstand push-up is the only calisthenic move that loads the deltoids in a true overhead pressing pattern at full body weight. Most men press dumbbells overhead and wonder why their shoulders never round out. The reason is that dumbbells let you cheat the path, while a handstand press locks the shoulders into the exact alignment they were built to load. Find a wall with clear space in front of it. Place your hands on the floor about 6 inches from the wall, shoulder width apart. Fingers spread wide for grip. Kick up into a handstand so your heels rest lightly against the wall. Body stacked straight from hands to feet. Bend your elbows and lower the crown of your head slowly toward the floor. Then press the floor away to return to the top. Imagine your arms are 2 steel pistons, and the floor is something you are driving downward through every inch of the press. If you cannot kick up into a handstand yet, work the pike push-up first. Place your hands on the floor and walk your feet in towards your hands until your hips are stacked over your shoulders, forming an upside down V. Lower your head toward the floor and press back up. From there, progress to elevated pike push-ups with your feet on a chair, then to wall walking into the handstand position, and finally to the full wall handstand push-up. If holding the handstand feels shaky, kick up with a partner spotting you for the first few sessions. The wall handstand push-up loads the deltoids, the trapezius, and the long head of the triceps at the same time, in the same position where they were always meant to fire. 3 sets of 3 to 5 reps with strict form is enough to start rounding out the shoulder cap inside a month. The cap of the shoulder is the muscle that makes a man look broad in a shirt, and almost no other calisthenic move builds it as directly as this one does. And number 1, the muscle up. This is the move I told you about earlier, the one that puts more muscle mass under maximum load in a single motion than any other calisthenic exercise. The muscle up is a full body weight pull-up that transitions directly into a full body weight dip in one continuous motion above the bar. It loads the lats, the chest, the shoulders, the triceps, the biceps, the forearms, and the entire core all at once, with the kind of full body tension that no isolated lift can match. Hang from a pull-up bar with a false grip, meaning your wrists are slightly rolled over the top of the bar instead of hanging below it. Pull yourself explosively upward, drive your chest toward the bar, and use that upward momentum to roll your shoulders over the top so your arms can transition into a dip. From the dip position, press your body upward into a straight arm support above the bar. Lower yourself slowly back through the dip, then back through the pull, and return to the hang. Imagine the bar is a fulcrum and your body is a lever, rotating up and over it in one smooth arc. If the full muscle up is out of reach on day 1, train the 2 halves separately for a few weeks. Build up to a strict pull-up that brings your chest to the bar, then practice straight bar dips on a low bar with your feet on the floor. From there, train explosive pull-ups where you try to get higher and higher above the bar each rep. Loop a strong resistance band over the bar and step a foot into it to assist the transition. Even one assisted muscle up is a real milestone, and most men cannot do a single one when they start. Day 1 will feel impossible. Day 60 will feel like a body you did not know you had. The reason this single move builds so much mass is sheer load distribution. Your full body weight is being pulled and pressed through the entire upper body in one continuous motion, with the transition phase recruiting stabilizers that no isolated lift ever touches. The lats, the chest, the triceps, the deltoids, the biceps, the forearms, and the deep core all fire at the same instant. There is no other bodyweight movement that loads this much mass through this much range in one rep. 3 sets of 2 to 3 muscle ups, twice a week, is enough to add visible thickness across the upper body in 8 weeks. That is the full routine. I call it the calisthenic mass stack. The single leg calf raise for 3 sets of 15 per leg. The Bulgarian split squat for 3 sets of 10 per leg. The Nordic curl for 3 sets of 3 to 5 reps. The archer pull-up for 3 sets of 5 per side. The Korean dip for 3 sets of 6 to 8. The wall handstand push-up for 3 sets of 3 to 5. The muscle up for 3 sets of 2 to 3. The whole routine runs about 35 to 40 minutes, including rest between sets. Done 3 times a week, this builds visible size in a way most lifters never see from their regular gym sessions. So why these 7, and why does any of this build mass without a single weight on a barbell? Calisthenic training builds muscle through 3 mechanisms that loaded gym work struggles to match. The first is mechanical tension at long muscle length. Each of these 7 exercises loads the working muscle in its most stretched position, which is the position where the most muscle fibers are recruited and the most growth is signaled. The second is eccentric overload. Slow lowering phases under full body weight produce more microscopic damage in the muscle than fast concentric work, and that damage is what the body rebuilds bigger and stronger. The third is high threshold motor unit recruitment. The advanced positions and unilateral loads in this list demand near maximal effort from every fiber in the working muscle, which is the exact stimulus that drives hypertrophy. Add it up and you get a system that builds real visible muscle at home or at a park, without a barbell, without a gym membership, and without the joint wear of heavy lifting. Most men who add these 7 to their training see visible changes inside 6 weeks. Strength jumps faster, often inside 3 weeks, and the joints feel better, not worse, the longer you train them this way. If someone you know has plateaued on weights for years or has stopped lifting because their shoulders, knees, or low back will not let them anymore, send them this video. It might be the thing that finally puts the muscle back on their frame.